Saya ke Mr. Elliot. Mr. Elliot, can you explain about your university? What the excellent programs you offer to Indonesian students?
Sure. So the Chinese University of Hong Kong is a long-standing tradition of academic excellence. And so the new campus in Shenzhen is really just an extension of that. Right now we have 3 schools open: a School of Management and Economics, a School of Science and Engineering, and a School of Humanities and Social Sciences. And so we have undergraduate degrees available for international students and Indonesian students in all of the 3 of those schools. We have master's programs and PhD programs as well.
Okay, so how about the major? How many major do you offer to Indonesian students?
So we offer a wide array of majors in all of those different schools, and all of them are highly targeted at employability, making sure that once they're graduating they'll be able to work and obtain jobs. We're located in Shenzhen. One of probably the strengths of the university is our location. And so Shenzhen is the heart of technology for China, basically technology for the entire world. And so our students get to intern in companies nearby like Tencent, Huawei, BGI, that are all based right next to us in Shenzhen. And so all of their degrees, many of them are tying in with the work that they can do in those companies. Also innovation and entrepreneurship. I'm the director of our Center for Innovation, Design and Entrepreneurship. So my students get to start up their own companies, and they get funding from me and from my center, a large amount of funding to start their own new ventures.
Mr. Elliot lagi. Mr. Elliot, do you offer scholarship for Indonesian students?
Yes, so the Chinese University of Hong Kong in Shenzhen has a wide array of scholarships available. These go from maybe 20% of the tuition all the way up to 80% and even more. In addition to the scholarships, all students have the ability to be working on campus and have different jobs on campus that cover the cost of living. One of the advantages that Shenzhen offers students is that the cost of living is extraordinarily low, especially compared to Hong Kong. So students that are coming from Indonesia would be able to get tuition scholarships to cover their cost of their education, and then have the opportunity to work on campus and to be able to have money for food, books, and other things that they would need.
Okay, Mr. Samuel talk about the many university in China. They offer the double degree. How about your university?
So our degree offers 1 degree from the Chinese University of Hong Kong. There's no degree that's different from the Chinese University of Hong Kong in Shenzhen or in Hong Kong. One opportunity that we do offer our students, though, is to study abroad. So many of the undergraduate students choose to spend at least 3 semesters during the academic year and all of their summers abroad. So some of the universities that they're studying at this summer include Cambridge University in the UK, University of California, Berkeley, and then the other programs that we have are with Copenhagen Business School, London School of Economics, things like this in Europe.
Okay, how about internship in your university, Mr. Elliot?
So there are a plethora of internships available at the Chinese University of Hong Kong in Shenzhen. There are so many local companies, as we mentioned before, just all around the university. Shenzhen is really the economic heart and a thriving center of China. It's sort of the miracle success story of a city that sprung from nothing 30 years ago, and then now is this just thriving metropolis. So there are tons of different internships. The university actively works to make sure that our students that are interested in finding jobs not only can have jobs while they're students, but then certainly upon graduation. We also have this excellent mentorship program. So this pairs undergraduate students with executives that are alums of the Chinese University of Hong Kong, and then they work and they meet with them throughout their entire undergraduate studies, and then they work to make sure and they find a great place for them when it's time for them to go for a job.
Okay. So these 2 universities, they have a guarantee after graduated, the students will ready to get a job, right?
All of our students, we prepare them as best as possible for employment, for the changing needs of the employment situation, and then we prepare them for success by making sure that they know what employers are going to be needing. We give them the opportunity to be meeting with people that are actively working in the industry and prepare them as best as possible for success.